All right, so I'm here in Central Rock Gym Randolph with Stephanie. She's the new assistant manager of Randolph. And Dylan. This guy just got his license to give massages. Yes, please, and thank you. What are you gonna share with us, Dylan?
Some injury prevention stuff and things to focus on with warming up and stretching.
Very important subjects.
Years ago, I was overtraining. I wasn't listening to my body for the key moments of taking rest, and I had to have spinal surgery. I had massage done while I was in the recovery stage, and it helped me get back to my athletic ability beforehand. And it helps that I understand the rock climbing world because I rock climb myself. Most of the time you might see a teres minor tear, which actually attaches from the scapula over to the arm. And most of the time that gets overstretched on a pull and can actually be damaged from there. A lot of the flexor tendons that touch down to your fingers, they'll be overstretched and overstrained, because when a muscle is overstretched, you actually have two things. There's one thing in the muscle belly and one that actually is in the tendon. One triggers the muscle to relax when it gets overstretched, or to contract when it starts to get too stretched. And that's where a lot of injuries happen. A massage can actually help rest them down to their resting tone, which means they're in a relaxed state, and can prevent a lot of injury from happening. From here, I assess the tissue just to see where some of the key spots where it might be painful, such as a little bit there, a little bit tender, or where the muscle is tight. So going through school, you actually learn what a muscle should feel like when it's at resting tone, as we talked before, or when it's under stress. So when I squeeze the hand itself, the muscles naturally pull in. Because this is hidden underneath that, if I actually have her close her fist and rotate, this is called an active release, which I'm actually trying to trick the muscle to go to its resting tone after I release the pressure in there. So it tricks the muscle that it's understretched, it's being overly used, and by the time she relaxes, which is meaning blood is rushing to help heal the area with fresh oxygen blood.
I climbed last night. I feel like today's perfect day for this forearm massage, for sure.
I'm gonna get one next.
There's actually still a lot of tendons and everything that goes through here. So I just cause kind of the same reaction, where I'm gonna cause a little bit of hyperemia in the hand to bring blood to the area. Feel the muscle pop?
Yeah, I feel it.
So that's singling out one muscle itself.
Oh man.
So there, I'm pinning the muscle itself, so I'm not rolling over it.
I can feel that you're not rolling over it.
So now I'm not gonna have you try to open your hand.
Whoa, I feel it in my, like, all up in here.
What finger do you feel it mostly?
I feel it mostly in this one, in my ring finger. That's amazing. You can target like specific fingers.
I'll do a little bit lighter massage here, just because it is an injury that didn't happen too long ago, which means I can work on it. So with the tendons that attach down all the way to the finger, you have pulleys. There's one here, and one here. It's a sheath that goes over the tendon, so that when you go to stretch or flex something, you don't have like a straight line from the tip of the finger down. So it holds it in place, so when you do flex in, it pulls each section. That's why if you ever tear a pulley, they have to surgically fix it.
So are there tools that people can like buy to be able to do this themselves? Okay.
So I'm a big fan of foam rollers. Foam rollers help get through over the general muscle area to help break up that lactic acid after training. Plus, it's actually a really good way to warm up. I believe in dynamic warm-up before you do any activity, and actually stretching at the end of the session itself helps bring that muscle back to its resting tone length. One big thing I'd like to work on rock climbers slouch, where the shoulders get rolled forward, shoulders get expanded out, and their head is like this. So there's a lot of tension which is through the chest, which a lot of rock climbers neglect. So actually for this, I'll actually get my table out.
Do you travel like to people's houses?
So I have a private practice, and I actually will take requests to drive to people's homes, where we have the pec major, which attaches the sternum and goes out to the arm. This is what causes the climber slouch. It will be painful during, but afterward, the benefits are top-notch.
Whoa! That was the warm-up? Holy crap! Oh my god!
So then there's the pec minor, which is underneath it, right here.
Yes!
Under the pec major, going right on to the pec minor. So hold your breath, deep breath. How we doing?
Amazing.
Ready for round two?
This side of my pec feels like I'm 18 again. This side feels like I'm 40.
Well, actually, look at the difference. So this side is slightly lower, and also for the fact that it's slightly pulled back, it's not as tight. Whereas this
Yeah, I
side,
can feel like it's just like so relaxed.
and even just when I come here, do you feel the difference between the sides?
Yeah. This is just the warm-up. But how do I stretch this myself?
I'll grab onto a desk, I'll pull up into it, let my shoulder relax, where you'll feel the tightness going through, and actually pull my head to the opposite direction.
Nice and gently, right?
Very gentle. If you have a doorway in your home that's able to just be arm width away, where you have the jamb on either side, you actually put there, do a lunge forward, and it pulls everything back, and it helps stretch out the pecs through the arms itself.
Doing that before climbing, after climbing?
After.
After.
I would say for me, like I said earlier, dynamic warm up in the beginning because it gets the blood flowing to the muscles that you're going to be using for the day. But doing the stretching afterward, because then it tricks the muscles to go back to its resting tone, along with breaking up any of the lactic acid that has been built up.
I feel really relaxed. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Dylan.
Not at all. You're welcome. I'm glad you came in today.
I'm glad.
too.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex.
All right, guys, so that was a great session. Thanks so much to Dylan. I'm gonna let him put a plug in real quick. So if you are interested in getting a massage, getting worked out, finding all of the
Called the tender muscles, tight muscles, just hit me up with Sidor, so it's SIDORLMT @gmail.com.
Bye, Steph.
Bye. Thanks, guys. I definitely recommend it. I feel better already.
This week's giveaway is a 1-week free membership for new customers. You can redeem it Friday, June 22nd. To enter, show the person at the front desk that you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
All right, so Arc'teryx Soho sent me a chalk bag. So now I have another piece of Arc'teryx gear. I'm actually really excited about this chalk bag because it has this ring on the outside of the bag that keeps it open. I think this one should be really good for keeping it open, be able to dip my hands in quickly while I'm climbing. So I'm gonna try it out.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.